You know that person who keeps canceling plans? The one who suddenly feels too tired, not in the mood, maybe next time? Here's the uncomfortable truth. They're not flaky, they're not rude, and they're definitely not broken. They're surviving a world that was not built for their nervous system. And if you secretly feel more alive on a quiet Friday night than at a loud party, this might explain more about you than you're ready for. Modern culture worships visibility, loudness, social proof. If you're not out, posting, networking, living your best life, something must be wrong with you, right? That's the narrative. But here's what nobody tells you. The world is optimized for extroverted stimulation. Open offices, endless notifications, background noise everywhere, constant interaction. And for certain brains, that isn't exciting. It's exhausting. There's a concept in psychology called optimal arousal theory. Every nervous system has a stimulation threshold. Cross it and performance drops. Mood drops, clarity drops. Some people need intensity to feel good. Others function best in calm. So when you leave a social event feeling drained instead of energized, that isn't weakness. That's biology. But it goes deeper. When you're at home, you control the environment. Lighting, sound, timing, no small talk, no unpredictability. Your cortisol levels stabilize. Your brain shifts out of hyper-alert mode. For highly sensitive or anxious individuals, that shift feels like oxygen after being underwater. So of course home feels better. It's the only place your nervous system stops bracing for impact. And here's the twist culture ignores. The same people who prefer solitude often show stronger activation in the brain's default mode network, the system tied to imagination, abstract thinking, long-term planning. Translation? While everyone else is chasing stimulation, you might be building internal depth. Deep thinking rarely happens in chaos. It happens in quiet. But let's be honest. There's a dark side too. Sometimes staying home is restoration. Other times it's avoidance. Anxiety can shrink your world. Depression can make leaving feel heavy. Home can become a sanctuary or a cage. The difference is simple, but brutal. When you're alone, do you feel calm or trapped? If it's calm, you're not missing out. You're opting out of overstimulation. You're choosing depth over noise. You're refusing to perform for a system that rewards visibility over substance. And that makes people uncomfortable, because the loudest individuals dominate attention. But they don't always dominate meaning. So if you decline invitations without guilt, if a solo weekend feels like recovery instead of loneliness, if rewatching something familiar feels safer than chasing new experiences, you're not antisocial. You're calibrated differently, wired for intensity inward, not outward, peace over performance, stability over spectacle. The world will keep telling you you're missing out. The algorithm rewards noise. Culture rewards exposure. But some minds were never built for constant stimulation. Some minds build power in silence. So tell me, are you actually avoiding life? Or are you avoiding a version of life that was never designed for you? And if this felt uncomfortably accurate, the next video might expose another trait you thought was a flaw, but isn't.